called the face. This is called the face. This square hole right here is called the hardy hole. This round hole here is called the Pritchell hole. Here is called the table, this little portion. This is called the horn. This is called the shoulder. Down here, of course, you've got the base and the legs. Now this here is an iron anvil, and at the factory they put a steel plate in the top. Now this here is an older anvil. It needs to be refinished. Basically, you clean it up, you make any cosmetic flaws go away if that's what you want. But up here at the top, where all the pounding is going to take place, right here, that should all be steel, hardened steel. What you would do, you would go down to the steel manufacturer. Probably got a couple in your town or a place that sells steel, even scrap steel. Get a piece close to these dimensions, probably a little bit bigger so you can cut it to fit. Usually go with anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick steel. Lay it down, and right where the holes are, once the steel's laid down, it's already cut to the dimensions. Measure this width and of course the length. Lay the steel down, get everything situated just right even, and then squirt some paint through the bottom, because these holes go all the way through, both holes, and that way it puts a pattern on the steel that shows you how to cut the holes out. Then once you get the holes cut out, you probably got to take it to a machinist, or if you're really good in welding, using a cutting torch, you can probably do it yourself, then grind it flat, then put it back on here, line up everything, then you can go ahead and actually weld that new steel faceplate on there. You could do it that way. There's other ways to do it, but that's the simplest way for the average person that's interested in a little bit of home style type blacksmithing. So what I've had to do here so far was work on the horn a little bit, because the front tip was blunted. Go in there. Whenever you work with metal, you have to be careful. If you ever heat it up, either from grinding or torch, you have to be careful, because you'll take the temper away from it. But this here is the Vulcan anvil, and when we bought this here, it also came along with a heavy-duty steel stand. Now I took this stand, sanded it down, got everything looking good, then I went ahead and painted it, and I used that new hammered Rust-Oleum paint, the hammered Rust-Oleum paint. That is some really great paint. That's all I got to say about this right now, but the anvil itself, we got a pretty good buy, and we'll keep it as long as we can, then we'll go ahead and move on to something else. But that's the basics for an anvil. You can pick them up used. Look on online, Craigslist, your local paper, any type of thrift papers. Go around the farms, ranches, and see if they have anything there for sale. A lot of people are getting back into metal smithing, blacksmithing, so but you're going to need a forge. Go ahead and heat the metal so you can go ahead and bang it into the shape that you want, give the metal temper, and on and on. But that's what we're going to do here with this one. We're going to refinish it, redo it, 205 pounds, and that's the way she rolled on that one. So thanks a lot for watching. Hi, just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some safety as far as using an anvil or working with any type of metal, first of all, some type of safety glasses, goggles, even a full face shield if that's what you need. Always wear your safety glasses. You want to make sure, in case you're working with any hot metal, you got some type of protection here. Your gloves, these are cheaper gloves. You can get better quality gloves than these. I want to talk about your shoes. Now look at these shoes I got on here. Tennis shoes. Never wear those. Always wear heavy leather work boots, preferably with steel toes in them, in case you do drop something heavy, a hammer or what have you, can break your toes very easily. So if you got the heavy work boots on, heavy leather, and or the steel safety tips in there, it'll save your toes. Believe me, I don't like pain. I don't think you do either. So be safe and use these tips. Thanks for watching.